The Sinaloa Cartel, or the El Chapo Cartel, is responsible for the deaths of tens of thousands of young Americans each year. This cartel is filled with some of the scariest men in the world. Who do you think are the deadliest hitmen of the El Chapo Cartel? What do you think is the worst thing they could have done? Today, we'll look at the criminals creeping in the shadows who we never knew about. One of the most wanted suspects for the American DEA is number 1 on our list. Number 8. Manuel Alejandro Gomez Diaz. Also known as Aponte, Diaz was a senior hitman in the Sinaloa Cartel and worked closely with El Chapo. He was a skilled and dangerous attacker, masterminding the tunnels through which the cartel leader often made his escapes. Initially, he was a man who worked for his country before he began his journey towards the dark side. Gomez Diaz had served in the Mexican military before joining the mafia and drug cartels. He was appointed as the security chief, ensuring his boss was not caught or held hostage. He put his life on the line to perform his duty until his boss was captured for the second time in 2014. Aponte was found dead alongside a few of his associates, showing signs of torture and having been shot several times. Number 7. Mario Iglesias Villegas. Also known as the Grim Reaper, Villegas was a professional murderer and head of a special group within the cartel known as sicarios. His time in the cartel was short, beginning in 2008 and ending in 2012 when he was arrested. However, in his time, he was responsible for ensuring the Sinaloa cartel had preeminence over any other cartel in the Juarez area, especially regarding the illegal drug scene. He was so ruthless in the operations that he kidnapped and murdered a man on his wedding day alongside his brother, who was his best man and uncle. How horrifying is that? His reign ended when he was captured in 2012 and remained in prison until his sentencing in 2022 by a federal court in Texas. Number 6. Jose Antonio Torres. He's also known as Catorce, Marufo, and the Jaguar, and was one of the top enforcers assigned by El Chapo to oversee the drug trafficking activities of the cartel in the city of Juarez. His duty was to supervise the drugs being moved from the city to the United States, while ensuring the competition was eliminated. He used transportation cells, a coordinated system for moving drugs without being caught by law enforcement under his supervision. Number 5. Oreo Ivan Castellum. Oreo Ivan Castellum was the most notorious of all of El Chapo's hitmen and the chief of all the assassins. He was captured alongside Joaquin Guzman during a high-level military operation that brought down the kingpin. Castellum was arrested in 2008 and later found in jail in 2009 when Solo broke free and escaped. An intense search for him began with several close shaves, but no success until 2016 when he was captured. Number 4. Jose Rodrigo Arechigo Gamboa. The Sinaloa cartel had several assassination groups, and one of the most notorious was the Los Anthrax, led by Jose Rodrigo Arechigo Gamboa, also known as El Chino Anthrax. El Chino was a close ally and co-founder of the Sinaloa cartel, El Mayo Zambada. He was also known for his extravagant lifestyle and strong social media presence, often uploading pictures of himself at parties and his expensive properties. However, his social media presence became his undoing as he was tracked down by US authorities using his pictures. Number 3. Raul Meza Torres. This man is special because he was the youngest hitman recruited into the Sinaloa cartel. His father, Raul Meza Ontiveros, was a top leader in the Sinaloa cartel. When he turned 15, he decided to be just like his father and became popular among young Mexican boys who aspired to be like him. However, the law and the arms of death caught up with him, and he was killed in a fatal shot at one of the officers who was shot by another. Number 2. Aureliano Guzman Lobera. Lobera, the head of criminal operations in the highlands of Sinaloa, was related by blood and family ties to El Chapo. His brutality is clear and unmatched, as proven by as many atrocities as you can see. And here, you can even see how the US government had offered a reward of up to $5 million as well for his capture. Number 1. Los Chapitos. The three brothers, Ivan Archibaldo, Ovidio Guzman Lopez, Jesus Alfredo Guzman Salazar, are collectively known as Los Chapitos and are wanted by the Drug Enforcement Agency of the US and the Mexican and the United States police departments. They've managed to command a stronghold over the city of Sinaloa, particularly Culiacan. During the pandemic, they declared a 10 p.m. curfew not backed by the government, but people were forced to obey as defaulters. Very recently, on the 5th of January 2023, the Mexican government executed the arrest of one of them, Ovidio Guzman, and all hell broke loose in the city.